Dr. Henry Jekyll was a respected and intelligent scientist living in London, admired by his peers for his brilliance and kindness. He had always been fascinated by the idea that every human possessed two sides, one virtuous and one dark, hidden beneath the surface. Determined to explore this theory, he dedicated himself to secret experiments that others would have considered impossible or dangerous. Night after night, he worked alone in his dimly lit laboratory, mixing strange chemicals and observing the effects of his experiments with meticulous care. Finally, after years of research, he discovered a formula that he believed could separate the good and evil sides of a person. With trembling hands and a heart full of anticipation, he drank the glowing, potent potion. Almost immediately, he felt a strange, twisting sensation coursing through his body and mind. His reflection in the mirror had changed. Staring back was a smaller, crueler, and unrecognizable figure. He had become Edward Hyde, a being of pure darkness and malice. Hyde roamed the foggy streets of London at night, committing acts of cruelty and terror that no one could have imagined. People whispered rumors of a monstrous figure, small yet deadly, moving through the alleys unseen and unheard. Jekyll, meanwhile, remained polite and respected by day, hiding the knowledge of his darker half from everyone he knew. As the nights passed, Hyde grew bolder, committing more horrifying acts with each transformation. Jekyll's fear of his other self intensified. He realized that the darkness within him was becoming impossible to control. Friends began to notice his strange behavior, his sudden disappearances, and the haunting sadness in his eyes. The transformations became unpredictable, striking at any moment, leaving Jekyll trapped in his own life as he struggled to maintain appearances. Victims disappeared mysteriously, and the city was filled with fear and suspicion. Investigators could find no clues, only whispers of shadows and malevolent laughter in the night. Jekyll attempted desperately to contain Hyde, locking himself away and hiding the potion, but the dark side always found a way. Every time he transformed, Hyde grew stronger and more cunning, making escape impossible. The once brilliant scientist realized with horror that he might never regain control. In a final, tragic confrontation, Jekyll's moral self was consumed entirely by Hyde, leaving only darkness behind. The doctor vanished, and the city remembered him not as a brilliant mind or a kind man, but as a cautionary tale of the dangers that lie within. His story endured as a warning. Even the most virtuous hearts can harbor a shadow, and some experiments are too dangerous to attempt